Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Nick Senzel. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Reds, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Number 17 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting. Number 43.
So striding forward now, Dakota Hudson. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong, number 14 on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2. Two now. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. At the plate, number 17, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
So another exception. Effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Galvis, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, the catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. Low and 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is. Reds are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
For the Cardinals, the right fielder.
So digging in now, Jose Martinez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. From his knees. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time.
Third baseman, number 13.
Striding in, Matt Carpenter. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Number 17 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting,
Tyler O'Neill comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jose Iglesias will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 4, Jose.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game. So this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he's safe.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman,
stepping 19. Up to the plate, Joey Votto. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Number 32 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He pulls this one into right. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now
boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Stepping in now, Dakota Hudson. And this is taken for the out.
Next to the Cardinals.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Paul DeJong. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box, Harrison Bader, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He was a ground-out victim last time up. In there, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aristides Aquino goes down 17. For out number 2 in the top half. And this is low, ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. O'Neill is after it, and they can't run it down. Here's another 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls. And 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 9-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. Run away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler O'Neill. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out.
Now
coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away.
If I'm on the...
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. So he got him swinging. Tucker Barnhart is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Michael Lorenzen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 21. Michael.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Matt Wieters. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here comes the first pitch. A bullet to first base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The batter, the pitcher.
Digging in now, Alex Reyes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball.
And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Senzel retreats to the track. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nick Senzel, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk.
Andrew Miller will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Senzel leads off second with nobody out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute go well, he might miss right down the middle.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. Reds down to their final out now. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. The Cardinals are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
You take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. In there, now the throw. Ball's on the money, and Fowler is gone at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Hard hit ball to second. Kendricks got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis.
Leading off for Washington.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Trea Turner.
No balls and 1 strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike,
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 23. Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the pitch. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Parra. One away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. 0-1, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. Settling in now, Jairo Munoz. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Oh, 0-1 count. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. And that retires the side. Cards leave one. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Baseman, Howie.
No balls and a strike to count. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And now for Washington, Matt Adams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In his Gerardo Parra, his career line against Wacha. He's gone 3 for 11. Pull him toward right center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Ready on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Wacha. 9-1-2 due up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked out there at shortstop for the first out. Striding in once again, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle towards second. Kendrick is there. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Mark